What's going on, brothers? Hope you all having a blessed and fantastic day today. So, listen, bro, you need to go all in, and I'm going to explain that using a story. So, I'm going into my sophomore year of high school, my sophomore year of college. And last year was my freshman year, obviously, and there's a distinct difference between me going into my first year of college and now me going into my second year of college. And the difference is, for my freshman year, I was literally getting paid to go to college, and now I am paying to go to college. And the reason for that, the reason that changed is because I didn't go all in. So, quick story time, right? So, in my state, there's this thing called the Hope Scholarship, and if your grades are good enough, basically your college ends up being free depending on what college you go to. Some of them are more expensive. I didn't go to one that was very expensive, so I was basically getting money to go to college. So I ended up getting around $3,000 from the scholarship. Then I took out a student loan and got like another $3,000. So I had $6,000. Half of that I used for school. The other half I tried to use to start a business. And that unfortunately that didn't work out as I had planned. I had hoped I would start balling out, but that's not how things ended up. And so that was the first semester. The same thing happened second semester. I got another $6,000, used half for my business, used half for school. Now, you see, the reason I was able to get this scholarship is because my grades were good enough, right? Because school was never something that was too much of a challenge for me. I could put in minimal effort, and I'd be able to come out on the other end fairly good. The problem was that instead of I decided that I wasn't going to take college seriously, and I decided, I'm going to put all my effort into this business and see where that takes me. Because I thought I have a year, I can make this work, and clearly that didn't happen, right? And now I'm going into my sophomore year of high school, and since I didn't really take school too seriously, my grades dropped and my GPA dropped, and I ended up losing that scholarship. And now I went from getting paid to go to college, and now I'm paying to go to college. And it's funny how that all ended up, right? Because I very easily could have just went all in on both, because school, like I said earlier, school it wouldn't have been a challenge, right? I could have just did that, and then the other time I could have used on my business. But no, instead of doing that, I was basically being lazy, right? I could have did both. I very easily could have did both, but I was being lazy when it came to school, and I was also being lazy when it came to business, right? Because if I had really went all in, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now, right? But I didn't. I didn't go all in. I didn't go all in on school. I didn't go all in on my business, and now I'm in this weird situation. I'm in debt right now, bro. I'm in a good amount of debt, and now I've got to pay to go to school, and now I've got to get a job in order to pay for school, and to also and to also run, try and start a business, because that's still my ultimate goal, is to be able to make $10,000 per month. But my whole path changed, bro. All of my plans changed because I simply did not go all in. And if I did, right, I'd be in a much better position than I'm in right now. And that's going all in is important, bro. If you really have a goal, if there's really something you're trying to achieve, why wouldn't you go all in? Why wouldn't you do it to the best of your abilities? Because that's how you're going to make the most progress, right? Because if you're trying 100%, you're going to be able to identify the areas where you need to improve in. But if you aren't, if you're going at like 50, 60%, then you're not. There's obviously a gap of effort there, and within that gap, you would have found the things that you could get better at. But since you're not going 100%, you never get that stuff, and you never make any progress. I don't know if that made much sense. But basically, you have to go all in, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like me. You're gonna be in debt, and it's not gonna be very fun. So I gotta start over from scratch. Basically, I gotta get a job. I'm gonna go to college, and I'm gonna start this business. But this time, rather than half-assing it, rather than not putting my full effort into it, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to give it 110%. Because I realized how bad it is when you don't do that, how detrimental it can be for you when you don't try as hard as you possibly can. Because even if you try as hard as you possibly can and you fail, then you have, like, that's a lesson there. There's something like you literally gave it as much as you could. You realized, it failed, and now you're like, okay, you can look back on that experience and you can realize what you need to improve on. But if you go like 50%, then there's like you didn't try, so you don't know what you need to get better at because you didn't try hard enough, if that makes sense. Because like that 50% gap of what you didn't do, within there you would have found like all the mistakes, what you did wrong, all of the lessons there. That's where the growth is in that 50% you didn't try. But if you don't try, then you never find out what that growth opportunity is, bro. So you have to go all in. I'm gonna go all in, and yeah, man, we're gonna see where that goes. Now, as a bit of a challenge, right? I'm thinking about changing from, because what I'm doing right now as far as content is concerned is I make like one video a week, and then I try and I post daily shorts. I'm gonna try and run a little experiment. Instead of doing the daily shorts in the one video a week, I'm just gonna post. I'm daily. I can't speak. I'm gonna post a daily video. I'm gonna post one video a day. Try and get those out every morning, and just see where that goes, bro. But that's I guess that's my plans for the next week. As far as other content is concerned, I'm still fleshing that out and figure out how that's gonna work. But yeah, bro, just go all in, because there's literally no downside, right? You either succeed or you either try your hardest, fail, and then you know what exactly you need to improve on, bro. So let's lock in. Peace.